Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are looking at some dumb mistakes car owners make. Here's a comprehensive breakdown of 10 things only stupid people do to their car, along with explanations of why these mistakes are dangerous, expensive, and sometimes downright ridiculous. Modern cars have sensors that alert drivers to problems, but some people ignore these warnings, thinking the issue will fix itself or that it's not urgent. Common warning lights. People ignore. Check engine light. Could indicate anything from a loose gas cap to a failing engine component. Ignoring it can lead to severe damage. Oil pressure warning. Low oil pressure means the engine isn't lubricated properly. Continuing to drive can cause catastrophic engine failure. Brake system warning. Ignoring this could mean brake fluid is low or the brake pads are worn out, making the car unsafe to drive. What can happen? Engine damage. A minor issue can turn into a blown engine, costing thousands to fix. Brake failure. Ignoring brake warnings can lead to a complete loss of braking power, causing an accident. Expensive repairs. What starts as a small fix can turn into a major repair if ignored. Oil is the lifeblood of an engine, keeping moving parts lubricated and preventing overheating. Some people think they can stretch oil changes far beyond the recommended interval, which is a recipe for disaster. What happens when you don't change your oil? Sludge buildup. Old oil turns into sludge, clogging engine passages, overheating. Without proper lubrication, parts create more friction, generating excess heat. Engine failure. Running out of oil or using dirty oil for too long can seize the engine, meaning it needs a full rebuild or replacement. Signs you need an oil change. The oil light comes on. The engine sounds louder than usual. The oil on the dipstick is black and gritty. Skipping an oil change to save $50 can end up costing thousands in engine repairs. This is a rookie mistake, but surprisingly common. Some people drive around with the handbrake engaged, thinking it's no big deal. What happens? Excessive wear on brake pads and rotors. The brakes will wear down much faster. Overheating of brake components can lead to brake failure if the heat builds up too much. Reduced fuel efficiency. Driving with resistance makes the engine work harder. Always make sure the parking brake is fully released before driving. People often treat their car like a moving truck, stuffing it full of heavy items without considering weight limits. Dangers of overloading include damaging the suspension and shocks. Excess weight puts strain on suspension components. It also reduces braking power. A heavier car takes longer to stop, increasing accident risk. Additionally, it increases tire blowout risk. Overloaded tires heat up more, increasing the chance of a dangerous failure. Every car has a weight limit. Check your owner's manual. Some people ignore their fuel type and put in whatever is cheapest or available. This is a huge mistake. What happens if you use the wrong fuel? Diesel in a petrol car means the engine won't ignite diesel properly, and it can clog the fuel system. Petrol in a diesel car acts as a solvent in a diesel engine, destroying fuel injectors and the fuel pump. Using low-octane fuel in a high-performance car causes engine knocking, reducing performance and potentially damaging internal components. Using the wrong fuel can mean thousands in repairs or a completely ruined engine. Some people think revving the engine after starting helps warm it up faster. This is false and harmful. Why is it bad? Cold oil doesn't lubricate well. When you first start the car, oil is thicker and doesn't flow quickly. Metal components expand too fast. Sudden revving can cause small cracks in engine parts. Increased wear on pistons and cylinders shortens engine life over time. How to properly warm up a car? Let the engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds before driving. Drive gently for the first few minutes until the engine reaches normal temperature. Cars don't make noises for no reason. Some drivers, ignore strange sounds, assuming they'll just go away. But let's break down some common noises and what they might mean. Squealing when braking, that usually means worn-out brake pads. A knocking sound from the engine, well, that could be low-quality fuel, or worse, serious internal damage. And grinding when shifting gears, yeah, that could indicate transmission problems. Ignoring these sounds can turn a small repair into a major one. Some people drive on bald, underinflated or cracked tires until they explode on the highway. Reduced traction increases stopping distance and skid risk. There's a higher chance of blowouts, and a tire bursting at high speed can cause a deadly crash. Uneven wear indicates alignment issues, which leads to suspension damage over time. Check your tire tread and pressure regularly. Don't wait for an accident to replace them. Some people modify their cars for looks without considering safety, performance, or legality. Cheap oversized spoilers create drag instead of downforce, reducing efficiency. Straight pipe exhausts are illegal in many places and can reduce engine back pressure, affecting performance. Too much window tint reduces visibility and can get you fined. Poorly installed mods can damage the engine's suspension or aerodynamics. Some mods make the car dangerous to drive, increasing accident risk. Illegal modifications can lead to hefty fines or the car being impounded. Some people skip coolant and just use water, which is a terrible idea. Coolant prevents overheating. Water alone doesn't have the right boiling point. It also prevents freezing. Water will freeze in cold weather, cracking the radiator. Plus, coolant stops rust and corrosion. Water causes rust, leading to leaks and radiator failure. Always use the correct coolant mixture for your car. Avoiding these mistakes can save thousands in repairs, improve safety, and keep your car running smoothly. Have you ever seen someone make one of these dumb mistakes? Or have you learned from one of these yourself?